Welcome, WE 101 Mohawk Valley Community College students. This particular video will be dealing with some of the specifics of the AMS Online Studies website. The AMS, or American Meteorological Society, uh, provides this website to gain supplemental information relative to the Blackboard course which you are signed up for. All the information to get onto that site is found in the announcements page of the Blackboard site. If you are registered, you will have access to that. And let's take a look now at the site itself. You're going to log in with the specific information which has been delivered to you, and you'll notice that this particular site has a variety of different types of activities and files which you may find of interest as we go through the course. All of the files on the top are found in the region below, and you can click on those files to get there, but let's go through them top down and take a look at what these are. The first file is basically a daily weather summary, which for today looks something like this. Over in this region there is a map which shows you the basic fronts and some of the infrared information which is attached to that. Below that are some weekly and current news from this week and last week relative to how weather has transpired across the continent. There's supplemental information which may be of interest to you, for instance, how you track weather systems, winter weather storm terminology, numerical weather forecast, and information which you might find interesting and maybe even important in some regards to the course. Below that there are a number of other files. One which is of importance to us is the various investigations of images that you'll find in your lab manual. If for some reason you wanted to look at one of those figures or print it out, you would have the opportunity to do that. Also, there are some bonus questions which are associated with the course and that you will have the opportunity to deal with for each chapter that we study. Many of those bonus questions are associated with this particular component of the website. These are intermediate math skill based questions which you can be asked to complete if you wish to complete the bonus. Deliver those to the instructor by way of email and receive bonus points, as many as between 5 and 10 generally. Below that there are some video podcasts which we will be dealing with or will help you understand some of the concepts. There is a limited number at this point, but they will be putting on more, and I will also be doing more using this particular YouTube material. Student resources. If you want to know about things like isobars, fronts, and radar data for today, you can certainly find out very, very quickly. And once you learn more about what this mass of lines and numbers means, it will make sense to you as we go through the course. If you want to look at temperatures or pressures for the last 24 hours, we can do that also. There are surface stations. It tells you where various surface stations are within the United States. For instance, here's one in Syracuse, we have one in Buffalo, we have one in Albany, and those particular stations will give those a lot of information which may be of importance to you also. But that is some of the information that you will have access to as you go through this. Below that there are things like radar, which you probably are all familiar with. Here's a typical radar for today. Looks a little messy down in the Massachusetts and Long Island, New York area. There are satellite information such as visible satellite. We can do water vapor satellite. We can do infrared, and these are oftentimes animated so you can get an idea as to potential storms and other information associated with that. Below that, there are upper air types of information at different levels, and this doesn't mean much to you right now, but as we go through the course you will find that these lines that look like a big mess of spaghetti at this point really do have some information. Below that, there are current watches and warnings which are associated with the United States, and a lot of interesting information in color which gives you everything from blizzard warnings to blowing dust to hazardous weather outlooks. And for today, that's what this particular map looks like. So in wrapping this up, this particular AMS website is a supplemental website, but it does have some very important information that you would may be able to utilize. So I would advise you to take a look at it and see if, as we go through the course, this doesn't help to, for you to understand some of the materials that we are discussing. Thanks for listening. Good luck with the course.